Hey guys, welcome to the Rockunroadshow. Guess what I found out? This is part 2 to the opossum story, and I had to look that up right quick. Opossum is what the creatures are called from the United States. Just plain old possum is what they're called in Australia. So, in the first story I tried to talk to you guys about, I told you how the possums lived here and had a great time. Then they swung on the vines and they would get snacks on their vines. I put the snacks on the vines and on the trees, and they would hide. The first time we met, I saw a whole line of little eyeballs. I just didn't know what those were. I didn't know what the lights were in the dark on the ground. And they checked me out for the longest time before one of them finally showed up and shook a branch right above my head. I was sitting in a chair. Then one at a time, she brought the other ones out. One at a time, because they were so scared. She brought Grandpa, she brought Willow, and she brought old Mama, the old Mama one. Right. All right, then I told you how the summertime came, and there were no more opossums. They were missing. They were gone. But we had some horrible killer floods in Texas. A lot of tornadoes, a lot of rain, a lot of hail, and a lot of flooding. Flooding. Water going up over 20 feet. Just constantly, week after week, month after month. And I wanted to say a long time ago, see the big beautiful white tree out here? It's about 150 feet high. And it fell over the creek and it arches. And that's when the possums, I think, kind of showed up. I'm not too sure. And lightning had struck it. And then that was about a year ago. Then this last year, lightning struck another one. And the old possums were living here when that happened. Yeah, so they've been through a lot of trauma. A lot of danger. A lot of unbelievable, horrible weather. Lightning strikes, trees falling down. Yeah. And flooding and 20-foot high walls of water. So they had a really rough time. So I figured one night might not make it through the winter, but I definitely didn't think that all of them would not make it. Well, guess what? Got some really unbelievable news. I didn't know until recently that my dog Sundance had been going ape shit, growling at the bushes constantly and chasing and looking and searching and running and leaving me, yeah, and taking off, is because he was chasing opossums. I raised an opossum chaser. And so, summer came and went, and we were here for a while, a couple of months, and then we came back, and the opossums were still not here. But he started growling again once in a great while and be real angry and pissed off about down in the bush and stuff like that. And so what it was is he could either smell them or hear them somehow. And so he was angry when he smelled them and heard them. But I didn't know. I didn't know that's what his problem was. And so he just figures he's kind of a male with an attitude, He's a little boy dog that's not fixed. By the way, he's for rent. And it's just one of those male things, Figures he's got to growl and do his thingy. He's being super guard dog, super guy. So I just kind of let that go. But he had been chasing once in a great while, wouldn't come back again. Yes, like he used to. That just started a couple of weeks ago over here by the kissing tree. And all of a sudden one night when it was really late and really dark, he jumped up out of his chair, went absolutely insane, and attacked something over in the bushes. And it was screaming at him to stop that, don't bite those creatures, leave those creatures alone, don't leave them alone, don't bite them, get out of there, stop fighting with them. And he didn't do that, and he took off to this horrible thick bush, and he wouldn't come back. And I was like, oh my God, so he's gone for days again. All right, so cut to about a night or two ago. I took him to go potty, and we saw a baby opossum run for the bushes. I was like, he went nuts again, doing his crazy stuff. And it was a little tiny, cute little baby running. I was like, oh. So I hurried up, tried to get down to the bush and see what's going on, see if I could see something. Because some of this I have cleared up. I have cleared off and cleared up so you can kind of see through some of it and see what in God's name's going on. And so I hurried up and I saw a larger, slower one. A girl one. Taking off, taking her babies with her. Yeah. Yes, I did. Now, I know. This could just be a coinky-dink. But what is the coinky-dink of opossums, having to be near the kissing tree? Having to be near these old vines I cut, so they're no longer leaching and killing the trees. So you're there for hanging and swinging and having fun. What are the chances of that? Pretty slim, I think. So you know what I think. I don't think it was my dear friend Spot. Because I think she would have brought her babies and introduced them to me and showed me her babies. I'm pretty sure, because we had such a great friendship for so long and we were so close. We ate together. We sat down together. She stole the pink rabbit and took the pink rabbit I don't know how many times, in which my dog promptly brought back. And I had to bath the snot out of it. All right. And I have a whole show about that too, about him going ranger in the bushes, eating bugs, and tracking down the pink rabbit and bringing the pink rabbit back. You can't make this stuff up. This really happened. So, I think she would have introduced me. No introduction. Yeah. So guess who I think it was? I think it was Willow. All right. And about 24 hours ago, guess what I saw? The eyes in the bushes again, all lit up in different little spots, like they used to. Yeah, just like they used to. Just like they used to. And it's going to be fall and winter here. Pretty soon everything's going to change. Right. So I'm not sure if they're trying to hurry up and see and collect and get food and get snacks all saved up. Or if they're bringing their babies so the babies can learn some things and watch and view. But my dog jumped up and thought he saw something beside us sitting on the porch. And he went after it in the dark, chasing and growling and snapping. And I was screaming at him, "Stop that! Just stop that! Just stop that! Get over here! Get your butt over here! Just stop! Just stop it! Get over here!" And it was a big, snarly, growly fight. And that, remember, he wouldn't come back? Alright, so when I saw the babies, and I saw Willow, I'm pretty sure it's gotta be Willow. Gotta be Willow. It's gotta be. This is a big place. They could go any place they want to go. But they were here. The babies and Willow. And what did my dog attack? I think he attacked Grandpa. But Grandpa's fine. Because the other night, going right through here, I saw the babies. I saw Willow. And then a few minutes later, I heard something. And I looked up, and as soon as I looked up, I could see the whole rear end of a beautiful white rear-ended opossum with Willow and the babies. And you know who that was? That was Grandpa. So Grandpa and Willow, I guess they're parents, and they had babies. Yeah. And boy, am I going to make sure my dog is not getting into no more trouble on the porch. No more trouble. He's sleeping now. He's behaving now. He's behaving now. Yeah, he's being good now. Don't forget, he's for rent. Don't forget. Check out my eBay channel, TequilasunTrading. 2 capital T's. So I don't know if Grandma Possum is with them or not, but I'm glad they moved, kind of, because A, the dog's not going to pester them. B, hopefully they're out of a flood area and a flood zone. Yeah, and C, they did make it through the winter, so they found someplace warmer than where they were. I'm a whole lot happier, and I'm happier with some survivors, and I'm very happy that there might be some babies coming back to visit. I just have to make sure you know who is going to leave them alone, not be mean to them, as I don't raise my dog to be mean. Well, that's it. That's the end of our show for today. Have a good time. How's your opossum tree?